Today's video is going to be how to put on a waist trainer, and of course I'm going to show you some side shots. This is our ultimate waist trainer, and of course you need to know the top by the tab at the top, and of course the loops for your hanger. So when you're ready to put it on, of course I always put mine over a cami, and you always want it to go under the bra breastbone. So what you do is you cook the first hook and then you adjust the top just to make sure that it's in the right spot before you start clipping, and then you clip the bottom hook. So I always start at the top. It's not the easiest thing to put on, of course. With any waist trainer, if you don't have nails like myself, it would be a lot easier, but I have nails. Hello. Yeah. But anywho, you start with the top part. You're going to hook the first hook, the second hook, third hook. And of course, the more firm you want it, the tighter you can make it. Of course, you can see the 3 prongs on the side. You're going to continue adjusting. And what I always do is I take out the bottom hook when I'm almost halfway. And then I start hooking from the middle down because you've gotten the hard part done. And you always want to make sure that the inside of the fabric is smooth as you go along. Don't try to adjust when you're already done. So I always pull my bra over the top once I've gotten halfway. And then you're going to continue all the way until you get to the bottom. Now I am on the first hook, so it's a lot easier. I am more, say, comfort over discomfort. And of course, if I want to look a lot slimmer, then I would use, the second or the third hook eye to my right, your left. But I'm going to finish hooking all the way down. And as you can see, it's fairly easy on the first hook. And at this point, I have completed putting it on, and it's under my bra bone. And I like it that way because it feels more comfortable than it being over my bra bone, and it looks smoother. So let's say you decided that you wanted it to be tighter. You are able to adjust it to the second hook. And the way you do that is starting from the bottom. You go ahead and adjust to the second hook so you can keep the firmness and it's not so hard to put on. So you'll go to whatever hook you want to adjust it to at that point if you think it's too loose. And then of course you can see that it does make it a little bit snugger. Then you'll go back up to the top and you will unhook the ones that have not been adjusted yet. And of course you can adjust it once you've removed those hooks. Like I said, we hooked it from the bottom first because we wanted to adjust it after we've already put it on. So now I am going to go back and start back on the second hook, but this time I'm going to start from the bottom because I have already hooked it almost halfway. So these are just some little tips that I use to make it simpler for you, because a lot of people don't tell you how much easier it is if you already are halfway and you need to adjust it. So now I am on the second hook and I'm going all the way back up, and as you can see, I am still adjusting as I go because I want it to stay as smooth as possible. And yes, it has removed the love handles. Then I take my pants. Your pants or a skirt or whatever should always go over it. And the good thing about these waist trainers is they are undetectable. And I have sweatpants on, which are really thin because they're really cheap. And I'm going to put my top on so you guys can see what it looks like with a shirt on. And this shirt is really, really sheer. So it might be a little loose, but it's sheer. And I really wanted you guys to see how undetectable it is under the clothing, because some of them you see the boning, and in the ultimate waist trainer you don't. And as you can see, it has now, without me doing anything, given me a waist. My shirt is now a lot looser. And of course I'm going to pull my pants out because it's giving me a bulge, so you can actually see that it is undetectable. You can't tell that I have it on. It slimmed out those love handles on the side, and if I pull my shirt tight, you still can't tell that I have it on, and I don't have love handles anymore. So that's how you put on our ultimate waist trainer. It is the bomb, and no one would know that you have it on, so you have lost 1 to 3, sometimes 4 inches without anyone ever knowing. If you're interested in more information, please go to the website and click thumbs up if this video helped.